Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Doozy back at you with another video, and today, I got a story time for y'all. I'm gonna be doing like some story times. Just hold on. So today, I got a story time for y'all, and I'm gonna be doing story times and stuff until my camera get here. Then after that, it's up. Yeah, I'm about to be doing the vlogs, the challenges. Then that's when all the heat gonna come. But for now, I gotta use what I got. So I'm gonna be making videos and stuff on my phone and uploading until my camera get here. But despite that, today I got a story time for y'all about the time I got caught stealing my pop's whip. Now it's a crazy story, but it's a funny story though. But it's a crazy story though, so I'm gonna tell y'all how it went down. So backtrack 2 years ago, I used to date this girl. Now I ain't gonna get into specifics. I ain't trying to expose nobody, but I used to date this girl, and people who know me, I mean, they of course they gonna know who the girl is. But I used to date this girl, right? And she had like this special like I want to say talent. Like she good at manipulating people, right? She was good at manipulating people. I ain't even gonna lie to you. No shade, it's just the truth. She was good at manipulating people. And she always, and me, of course, me being her boyfriend at the time, I was the person she manipulated the most. So she would always like make it seem like I should do this or I should do that. So it got to the point where she felt like I should steal my dad's car, right? so so you know me, I mean, I'm young, I'm dumb, and I'm horny. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm young, dumb, and horny. You feel me? So I mean, she told me one day, she was like, well, I mean, you might as well steal a car and come hang with me, and this and that. So I'm like, at first I thought she was playing. I was like, you tripping, right? Like I know you're not serious. So of course she was being dead serious, and I was like, so after a while, at first I bucked, but then after a while, I started like, man, dang, that's actually not too bad of an idea. But how would I pull that off though? Because this was before we moved. We used to live in an old house, and in the older house, it was still it was a nicer house, but like the house itself made so much noise. I don't even know how to really explain that, but like the staircase made noises, the hallway made noises, the doors made all like creaking noises. So it was like a mission impossible to even get out the house, right? So I'm just thinking to myself, like, I gotta get out the house. I gotta walk down the hallway first off. I gotta walk down the stairs. And then I gotta get out the house, crank up the car, and leave all without getting caught, right? So, yeah. So, fast forward. Not really fast forward. Let me give you all the details. So, so the first day, like, I attempted it, right? So the first day I attempted it, but this day I got lucky because they left their keys downstairs. So, I grabbed the keys. And, the first step for me was to at least just get out the house. I was trying to see if I can get out the house without getting caught. So, that was the first step. So, first night, I don't remember the specific night, but first night, I got out the house, and I was so scared. Like, I would walk to the car, and I ran all the way back to the house, back up in my room, and I kept doing that, like, over and over again, just to make sure, like, that part of the mission was clear. Like, at this point, hold on. At this point, that like this is a mission at this point. So like I was taking it at stages. Like I was trying to get past each stage and then finally kind of gain the balls and the courage to like just kind of take off. So I grabbed the keys, but I put the keys back. I was like, man, I don't know. So I didn't do it, right? So next day go by. Oh, that day go by. Next day. So she, of course, once again, like, you gonna come see me, you this, you that. Now, mind you, now, she not telling me to come, like, during the daytime or anything like that. She telling me to come at, like, 2 in the morning, like, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 12 o'clock at night, right? So, of course, everybody gonna be asleep, but, if anybody hears some noises up at, like, that late at night, they gonna think there's something up. So, yeah, so finally I built the courage to, like, take the keys and dip. So the night that I did though, like it was way harder than I thought it was, right? So my parents, they used to keep their keys in their room. And so, once I made it past the hallway, once I made it past the stairs, I got to their room. So their door was closed. So I cracked the door open, right? First day, It's the first day now. Like it's like 4 or 5 more days of this though. So the first day I crack it open, right, and I go on the ground and I'm slithering, right. Like I'm talking about like slap Call of Duty type, like like crouching, like I'm trying to like hide and trying to make sure they don't see me and pop up and nothing like that, right. So I swear though, I think I might be tripping, but I would have sworn that my mama woke up, looked around, and went back to sleep. I think that happened. I don't remember, but I would have sworn that happened though. So, I keep going. So I'm digging, and so I slide. I start sliding on my mama's side of the bed. So now I dig in her purse, trying to make as little noise as possible. Now mind you, now her purse is like got all these different like chains and stuff on it. So it's like. So I try to like dig in the purse without making no noise, right? And it's not going good, right? But luckily my dad, cause he got sleep apnea or something like that, so he wear this mask over his face, so he can't hear nothing anyway. But my mom, she a sensitive sleeper at times, so somehow I was able to grab the keys, military crawl back out the room, close their door without them waking up, right? So I'm like, all right. So I got the keys. Like, that was hard. Like, I was scared for my life. I was like, bro, look, so I was just scared at that moment alone, right? That was just the first stage of the mission. Second stage of the mission is getting out the house without nobody hearing me. So initially, I was gonna go out the front door, but I was like, you know what? The front door gonna make too much noise. So let me try the back door. So I unlock the back door. I leave the back door unlocked because at the time I didn't have a house key or nothing like that. So I left the back door unlocked. Then So when I come back, I could just walk into the house and everything like that. So I get out the back door, I leave it unlocked, then I get to my dad's car, right? So my dad, he had a Lexus, but the type of Lexus he had, like, you walk up to the car and like you could just pull the door because like the key, it was like a detector or something like that, and it could detect the key or whatever. Like it automatically opened without having to unlock nothing. So I get in the car. So I'm in the car, right? So my dumb self, now this gonna make sense to you later, but my dumb self is like adjusting the seat and making myself comfortable so I can drive, right? Not even thinking about that, right? So I'm in the car cranked up. I back up, right? Back up. I pull out the circle. The whole time I'm looking up at my mom and daddy room, right? Cause they room upstairs, and it's like 3 windows that's looking like out into like the neighborhood. So the whole time I'm looking, making sure like ain't nobody peeking, ain't nobody coming. So finally, I'm out. So I'm out the driveway. I pull out the neighborhood or pull out the cul-de-sac. We lived in the cul-de-sac. I pull out the cul-de-sac. And I get to like right to the front of the neighborhood, bro. And then I swear to you, I was about to buck. Like I was about to turn my butt back around, bro. I swear. So what's next? So I was about to turn back around, but I was like, nah. I ain't about to turn back around. I mean, I done made it this far, so what's the point? So then the next step was like, how am I gonna get into your house? Like, cause she lived in like these apartments, to where like it was gated and everything, like you need a code to get in and all that stuff. So she was like, yeah, I got a key, like I can come out, I can open the gate, blah blah blah. So then I was like, well, how am I gonna get in your house? Luckily, she lived on the first floor, so that was good, because I ain't had to climb no stairs, I ain't had to climb up nothing. I could just kind of walk in. So, but her definition of walking in was me climbing through her window, right? So I ain't gonna get into specifics about that portion, but just know like the first night was successful. So I successfully escaped my house, successfully escaped the neighborhood, got to her house, got into her neighborhood, got in her window, and boom. So that was the first night, right? So now I come home, I when I'm pulling in the driveway, I'm turning off the lights, make sure the lights not on, and I'm pulling up in the driveway so slow, boy. I try to make sure I park as straight as possible, make sure I park the same way that the car was parked, try to leave everything how it was left off, right? So after a while, I got comfortable. Me and her got comfortable, so that same thing happened, like, I think for the next, like, we did it for like 2 weeks, but like me still in the car for like 2 weeks, but not 2 weeks straight. It was like 3 days one week, like 3 days the next week. All right. And I think this was back when, like, it was summertime, so like every day, like, nobody had school, nobody had to go nowhere or nothing like that. So let's just fast forward to when I got caught, right? So it was the same night. I was getting comfortable with it. I wasn't even afraid at this point. Like, I was like, I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a pro at this point. Like, I ain't scared no more. So typical. I'm thinking, like, this is a typical night. Another night that I, me still in the car, me, doing our normal thing that we've been doing. Like, we done got comfortable with it. So. So this night, I don't know why, something told me not to go, and I swear to God, I told her, I was like, I don't think I should come tonight. And of course, her being her, no, come. Oh my God, you don't want to see me. Like, she started doing the most, right? So I was like, oh my God, bro. So, all right, so of course, me trying to be the good boyfriend and me trying to, like, be there, I go, even though I felt my intuition was telling me not to go. I still went. So, and this is like the side story, like, and it kind of helps the main story. So my mom was telling me, like this is after I got caught, but she was like, somebody kept calling her. She was like, yeah, somebody kept calling my phone and asking for Tyrone. And I was like, what you mean? And she was like, yeah, I mean, she was like, somebody kept calling my phone like 2 or 3 times back to back, saying like, hey, is Tyrone home? Is Tyrone home? And she was like, no, Tyrone lives here. Like, you got the wrong number. But the same dude called like 3 times, right? So I'm thinking, like, dang, man, maybe that was Jesus. Like, maybe that was Jesus in the form of like some random dude calling asking for Tyrone. Because my name is Tyree, so I don't know. Like, I was just weird. Like, you know how they say God work in mysterious ways, but that's what I was thinking after she told me that. So, I went and I went to her house. Same old. We did the same thing that we've been doing for the past 2 weeks. But this time, like, when it's time for me to leave, this girl, she ain't even let me leave the house. Like, so I'm trying to leave, and she's like, no, like, I want you to stay. Like, I'm like, bro, like, I gotta be home. Like, and at this point, it's like 3 something, like, in the morning. My dad, he an early bird, cause like like the type of job he got to get up early and go. So he usually gets up at like 4:45, 5 o'clock, something like that. So I'm like, girl, I gotta get home. Like, you can't be like holding me like this, like, for real. So of course I can't do nothing about it. I mean, so she hold me. She's pretty much at this point, she holding me hostage. Like, I can't do nothing. I can't go nowhere, right? So I finally I'm able to leave at that point. Like, I'm gonna just say I'm able to leave because she let me leave. She was, and really, because I couldn't make a scene, I couldn't make no noise, because it's 3 in the morning, her sister sleep, her mom sleep, and it's like, I'm not, like, if I wake them up, then that's gonna be a whole nother situation. So I'm like, okay, well. So finally, she let me leave. I'm out the house, whatever. I'm at her house. I'm back in my car, driving back home. No, like, feeling normal, right? So tell me why, when I pull up in the driveway, I make sure I do my normal protocol, turning off the brights, turning off the lights, like it's on the dim lights and everything like that. I'm pulling up in the driveway. As soon as I pull up in the driveway, all you see is my mama grab the blinds and just. So I was like, I froze. Like, I literally didn't do nothing at all. Like, I've been looking up at her, because I'm standing outside. I'm standing up, 1 foot in the car, 1 foot outside the car, with my arm on the door, like, just looking up at her, like this is it, right? Like, it's over with. And I was so mad, because I'm like, I just told her I shouldn't come. Like, something telling me, like, don't go. My intuition is just telling me not to go. But of course, she convinces me to leave. But yeah, so I see my mama, she pull up the blinds, right? So I'm like, dang. She was like, so, but she half sleep. So my mama, she the type when she half sleep, like she don't know no better. She just got anything will fool her. So at first, I came up with the lie, like, and this was the night, like I walk in the house, and you know my dad, he on one, like he come up, that man, no shirt on, in his drawers, like in his underwear, bro, running up on me like, you stealing my car? You stealing my car? So I'm like, no, like I ain't stealing your car. Like I just had to get some fresh air. I couldn't sleep. Like I really just was thinking. So I walked to your car and I was just looking like I thought, trying to come up with some BS lie at that point. So they was half asleep. So he was like, give me my keys, boy. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. So I'm thinking I'm off the hook. And sure enough, I'm not off the hook, okay? So then my mama, then that's what she was explaining to me, like, yeah, I mean, it's crazy because I was really up because some man kept calling my phone asking for Tyrone, and I was like, ain't no Tyrone living here. So I'm like, well, dang, like that's like how inconvenient is that some dude called for Tyrone, knowing that my name Tyree, calling for Tyrone. That it's just a coincidence to me. It's just funny how it all played out. So in conclusion, like, you know, the next day my dad came up to me. He talked to me about it. He wasn't even mad that I was over there. He was mad that I stole his car, and especially that I'm driving with a permit. So I could have, if I would have got pulled over by the police or any of that mess, like it would have been over with for me. And then like he was making a point. He was like, I kind of knew something was up because like every time I got in my car, my seat was adjusted. I'm a creature of habit. I don't change nothing. So I was like, oh, okay, well, what's my punishment at this point? Because I already know what's coming. So pretty much like, you know, I was grounded for a month. I couldn't see her, this and that. And it's so much more to that like story. Not really the car situation, but after that, more crazy stuff happened between me and the girl. But yeah. But man, like it was just crazy how everything played out, dude. But like pretty much after that, I was grounded for a month, and I was off the hook after that. But they kind of went, they was light on me because it was my first like serious situation where I did something crazy. But yeah, man, it was funny. I mean, it was a funny situation. I ain't even gonna lie. But if y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Comment. Let me know what y'all want to see. Let me know what I could do, this and that. You know, just give me some feedback, show some support. And I'll see y'all in the next video.